Good afternoon, everyone. It is November the 21st, 2025. The next day video I'm going to put up is something I've talked about a bit before, that what do we do with the OD crisis and the drug crisis, and this response to all this in our various wards. And I remember talking in one that they were trying to set up some kind of a crisis response team. And in Centertown, I'm in Lower Town, but this is in Centertown, although Lower Town could really use one as well. But it's very interesting to hear the video, the progress that they've made since I believe they started up in August of last year. They've just been running over a year. And what progress that they've been making, they seem to be having a great deal of success, according to their statistics that they have. The good news is that it's also lightened up the load on the police, for one. We're 92%, I think, of the calls now are not police calls anymore, and because they're not crimes. If the police show up, from according to what they said in the video, and realizing it's not a crime, they just call a response team now to help the people. And since a lot of it is the mental health, we've had so much trouble with the situation between the clashing between the police and the mental health people with mental health, when we really needed mental health workers and proper workers to help them out. It was not a criminal matter, and it could get kind of tense at times. And this is both in the States here and Canada. We've seen the clash between the police and those who are in mental health distress at the same time. So I'm glad to hear that's going really, really well. There's they talk about they've moved it over, they've expanded slightly towards the west end of Ottawa. But again, it all comes down to money, because I know they like to have this in all the wards, and they should, some kind of a response, a crisis response team, because of the drug situation in all the wards. But again, it comes down to money. And as I was saying in the past videos there that I just put up, where's the money going to come from? Because it has to come through government sources on the whole. And where does the government get its money? It gets money when we're working and we pay our taxes, and through our industries and that, and our restaurants, and our minerals and our oil and whatever. And with the tariffs, this has been a terrible problem right now. We're just barely surviving, and we have a major crisis now on food as well. It's getting more insecure for people, because people are losing their homes for various reasons, from rent evictions and things like that. So we're still in turmoil, but this is a start, and it's a good start. At least I'd like to see someday all the wards have it. But then if we can get our economy back up, which is what our Prime Minister's trying to do, is getting investment dollars from other countries and that, to get our industries up and running, for not only for us to be self-sufficient as a country, but to be able to supply other countries, and definitely don't have to worry about not having partners that are not going to be up and down and deciding this, that, and they're going to be all over the place, and it's not, we don't know if we're going to have them or not. It's just so terrible that when you have to lose your next door neighbors, basically, and because of the the leadership that they've got in place right now is just not sufficient, and not reliable. And that's what we have to have, is reliable partners right now. So I'm going to leave it there, everyone, today. Please look at the video, and but it's a start in the right direction, and we have to keep going in the right direction. So I'm going to leave it there, everyone. You have a good day. Take care. Watch your surroundings, and we'll talk again soon. And bye-bye.